the World Healing Tour movement with your host, Noah Crane. Heal yourself, heal the world.
Hey everybody, my name is Lisa Ray. I'm a literary agent and I'm working with the media team here at The Grass Grows Where I Am, and we are so excited to bring you a co-author experience where you will grow your brand and your visibility. Click the link below and apply now for free, and we will see you inside the pages of The Grass Grows Where I Am.
Hello, and welcome to the World Healing Tour podcast, where our mission is to help you heal yourself so you can heal the world. Hi, my name is Noah Crane. Each week, we will bring you tips and tools and inspire you to live your most empowered and joyful life. I'm also the author of the book, The Grass is Greenest Where I Am, because the grass is greenest where you are when you choose to live in a place of no comparison, no competition, and no scarcity. When you live in your own love and light and share your unique gift with the world, because we're all unique. And that's why it's called World Healing Tour, because when you heal yourself, you truly open a total space for others to heal as well. It's that ripple effect that we get to create in the world to make this world better than before, because we're only here for the time that we're going to be here. And when we are able to heal ourselves, we can heal the world. Each week, I bring incredible people into studio to pour into you through their journey, through incredible things that they've done, and help you on the journey as well. My guest today, I'm really excited about. Her name is Tina Vaida. Tina is a visionary designer, entrepreneur, and an author. Tina Vaida is the founder CEO of Vaida, a luxury fashion brand redefining style through sustainability, timeless elegance, and conscious design. She's a designer, formal model, journalist, press photographer, author, polyglot, philanthropist, and a businesswoman. Tina embodies innovation, strength, and limitless creativity. Tina Vaida, welcome to the World Healing Tour podcast. I'm so excited you're here with us today.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be with you and you all, and sharing my journey and talking about the my chapter in The Grass Grows Where I Am. And I think it's a great project.
Yeah, and Tina, I am so excited about that you were just a yes to it. Like you felt it in your heart and connected to the name, even of the name of the book, The Grass Grows Where I Am. And you decided to join us on this incredible book, The Grass Grows Where I Am, that's going to be published in September this year. And, you know, I love collaborations, and I know you do as well.
Absolutely.
And that's what is so beautiful, is that we're bringing the right people together to bring our message out and to share our message with the world. I want to first start with, like, I went to your fashion show, and it was incredible. What I love is that you're so much more than fashion, so much more than fashion. You talk about confidence, sustainability, really stepping in, empowering yourself to be the woman that you are. And I love that so much. And you talk a lot about that in your chapter. Do you want to talk a little bit why those things are so important for you? Where did that come from?
Yeah, so in fact, my chapter it's about wisdom, resilience, and empowering women and children. And yes, where does it come from? So, as probably a lot of people know, I was born in Transylvania, in Romania, and it's a beautiful place to be, very magical. And yeah, my story it's very complex, and my journey was not the easy one, but. So that is what I want to share with others and inspire, especially women and children, to be resilient, to understand that there are not limits, and they can dream beyond every expectation, dream big, and follow their dreams. And there is no limitation within what they are able and capable to do and to follow in life. And yeah, the grass grows where we nurture it. And so as a child, I had kind of, under the shadow of communism. By the time I was, raised by my grandmother, she was my mentor at the time, and she was very helpful for a big impact in my life. And that's what I think it had a big impact on me, and also led me to being what I am today and build the foundation, and also inspired me to inspire others and help others and impact others.
Yeah, I love that so much. Can you tell us more about your grandmother and why what she built and what she gave you made you the woman that you are today? Because I know that she was a huge part of resilience and teachings and all that stuff in your life.
Yeah, my grandmother was a great person, and I'm so grateful to have had her as a part of my journey. And yeah, she was a healer. I'm actually where we lived in this magical village. It's more like witch craft, a lot of natural medicine, and all this kind of magical things going on. And I grew up with that. And yeah, she was very, very wise, and she taught me a lot of wisdom, resilience, and also taught me that no matter where you stand, where you are able to grow, to evolve, and to believe in yourself, and to impact the world around you, and to move on, to be resilient.
Yeah, resilience is so important to your growth. And you talk so much about resilience and how you got that. Why do you see resilience as like a key to success for yourself? How has that helped you, your resilience?
Um, I think it's a key to success for everybody because it helps to grow and to move on even in the most difficult circumstances, and to find out that there is a way, there is always a way to nurture and to work on what we already have, and to move on and to get the best out of it.
Do you think that there's always a solution to every problem? Like we can always, does resilience let you look for the solution, would you say?
Yes, I think it's is the way of living, and it's very important. It's a pillar of life.
Yeah. So you were born in Romania, and tell me about your journey. Where did it take you from Romania? Because I read that there was a longer journey than getting here to the U.S.
Yes, it was. So then I don't remember the age, but yeah, I immigrated to Austria. So I moved to Austria with my mom, and then from Austria, I moved to Italy, where I was more inspired by fashion and all this kind of cultural beauty stuff. And from Italy, I moved to South Florida. Yes.
That's
So that
yes,
was.
it's been quite a journey to get here. And do you feel like there's a lot of opportunities in this country more than anywhere that you lived?
I think every country has its own opportunities. Of course, a couple of countries there are more opportunities and than in others. But yes, United States, it's a great country. It's yeah, the country of the dreams, where you can have your big dreams coming true, and that's all well known. And yeah, I would say it's one of the best countries in the world.
Yeah, that's awesome coming from you because you've
Yes,
experienced different places
yes.
and different countries. Why are you so passionate about fashion? Where did that come from, that passion for fashion? And why is it so much more to you than just looking pretty in a dress?
So I think I grew up with fashion. So my grandma taught me also the way of sewing own clothes. So, it was mostly on Sundays when we went to church, or we had all this kind of events in the village, and it was very important also. So I kind of grew up with in that way. And later on in life, it was the idea of fashion to show. I just wanted to have to revolutionize fashion in a way that is positive, to show that fashion can have a positive impact. Especially like Vaida is a luxury brand, to show that luxury and ethics, sustainability, and the positive impact and consciousness can go hand in hand. And the vision was not only to have nice clothes and bags and shoes and a fashion brand, but the vision behind it is to help others, to impact the communities in the world around us.
No, that's totally beautiful. Where did that come from? That bigger vision of more than fashion. Do you know where it came
I
from?
always had that with me. It
was
was,
always with
yeah,
you.
it was born with me,
Yeah.
I guess.
Do you think it's part of like loving other people and wanting people to just really, because you talk a lot about rising and helping people rise. Is that part of just like your heart where you just love and you want to just make a difference for others?
I think it's what we are, yes. And we just, try to have that impact on others. At least it's for me. So I just try to inspire and empower others because it's me, and I can help.
And you really like fashion is a big part for me of even feeling good about yourself, right? So when you think of healing, you have to, looking good on the outside, feeling confident in what you wear is a big part of what fashion does for people.
Yes.
Why do women go shopping in the mall when they don't feel good? Because they're looking to find a way to feel better about even the outside, not just the inside. But there really is such a connection between the inside and the outside.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. It's very much that. And yeah, when we don't feel really well, or I mean, we are down or stressed out, so it's kind of a psychological, has a psychological impact on us, a positive one. Go shopping and feeling pretty, and or even going having a half day spa. Just to to heal and to connect to ourselves, to a self-awareness, to take care of ourselves. And that's also fashion. It's about that, and it's about beauty. It's about self-awareness. It's about taking care of ourselves as well. But I just want to show that fashion through Vaida and Vaida World, that fashion it's much more than that, and it's also having an impact on on others, and empowering and inspiring and helping and evolving everything within us and around us.
I love that so much because it's so much deeper than just fashion.
Yes, it is.
Because when you see fashion, you kind of think like it's more like the superficial part, but this is so much deeper. This is what you're talking about is healing through the fashion. Being able to see it as so much more like supporting women's businesses, which I know is a big component of what you talk about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not only women in general, their education. I know a lot of women and children, young girls, but also young men and boys, of course, are struggling with a lot of problems. And so I think it's very important to help them, whatever it is, education, mental health issues, and to be aware that in our now society, it's this society is so demanding and so fast, so evolving so fast, and they have to kind of adapt to all the norms and new social norms. And sometimes they are very limited, or they feel limited or lost. And I think it's very important to help them, not only through material stuff, but also through support, mental support, especially for mental health as well.
Yeah, I love that you talk about mental health because I think it is something that we can all experience at different time of our lives, right? We all go through challenges, through things. I mean, my daughter right now is going through a breakup, you know? It's hard. It literally affects your mental health, and we have to be that support system for our children
Yes.
because they're the future.
They are the future, and we have to nurture it because, yeah, of course, the grass grows where we water it. So is the future is going to be vibrant and great because we nurture it, and we
Abs-
have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you know, you open that space, and I love that you see the bigger picture, that it's not just like it's a fashion and a runway. You see the whole picture and the whole person, mind, body, soul,
Yes.
right? And that's what it is that is really important when it comes to healing and being able to live our passion and purpose in life. And you get to live your passion and purpose.
Absolutely, yes. And I'm so happy and really glad to be able to inspire others and also to support and empower women, children, and to help through fashion. I mean, through my uh, passion, to my business, to my hobby, to my everything purpose. So there is a purpose to help others.
I love that so much. So you did you always know? I know your grandma told you to taught you to sew early in life. Did you always know that fashion was the thing that you wanted to do? That was your purpose to bring that through fashion to people?
Well, not really. So at the beginning, I thought I'm gonna be a surgeon, a doctor, or also a lawyer. So it was like a little confusion, you know. But yeah, I always had fashion within me. So it was the way of living. So it was day by day thing, and probably is that what is sticks with me.
Yeah, I love that. I love fashion too. I love clothes, you know, and different stuff, right? Not the same thing that everybody's wearing out there. And that's what's really cool is that you do very different, unique styles. How do you come up with designs? And do you just like go to sleep and you dream it, or do you sit there sketching? Where does the ideas of the different styles and different things? Because with fashion, you have to continuously evolve and change. It can't, you know, people want fresh, new. How do you do that?
Yeah, I think it's like everything we are doing, every other profession or sector, job, whatever we are doing, is like writing a book or being a doctor or what else. But I think fashion, we can get inspired by, even if I'm walking in the park with my dog or playing with my son basketball or traveling, so I get inspired, or just walking on the streets and looking around or seeing people. I love observing people, and that's a big inspiration as well. And that's where I get my my ideas. And of course, when I go to bed, and it's more or less that what it comes together, all the creativity. And yeah, a lot of times I'm also dreaming about and certain things and ideas. And yeah, I think it's everywhere. Creativity, it's everywhere, and the
Yeah.
inspiration, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's true. It is everywhere, but you have
We
to
just
you
need
have
to
to
put it
tap into
together.
it. Yeah, you
Yes.
have to tap. Do you take time to meditate or to like connect to yourself? Do you have a routine that you do to help you?
Usually, I used to do a
Yeah.
lot of yoga and meditation. Yes, that's very important. Now, in the last time, I'm a little lost in on that way, but I need to catch up with that as well. Yes,
I
but
think
it's very important, meditation and self-awareness, to getting into ourselves and trying to understand ourselves better.
no, that's true. I love the yoga and meditation, and you know what? It's always getting ourselves back to it, you know?
Yes,
So it's
absolutely.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I love this conversation. We're going to take a quick commercial break from our sponsor, and we'll be right back with Tina Vaida.
Hi, I'm Chris Trammell. I'm the marketing director for The Grass Grows Where I Am, and we can't wait to work with you. And if being in this anthology book would make a difference for your brand, your visibility, and your profitability, click the link below and let's get you started. Can't wait to work with you.
And we are back with Tina Vaida talking about her chapter in The Grass Grows Where I Am anthology and about her fashion and everything that she's doing in the world, which is so inspiring. She really is changing the way we see fashion, in a much more sustainable way. I wrote something down from your chapter about your vision. Tina Veda, her vision for fashion is more than aesthetics. It's about making a difference, inspiring people, and to embrace authenticity, confidence, and purpose. Why is authenticity so important to embrace that in order to become the person that you are or to showcase? Why is authenticity so important to you?
It is important because, well, we all are unique in our ways. And even Vaida's motto, slogan is be unique, be yourself. And I think every person is so unique. There is no other person like you. And that it's what makes us being us. And I think we should stay authentic to ourselves and true to ourselves.
I
And
love
I
that so
think that's
much.
very important, and not be trying to be a copy of something else. And that's what I try to do in fashion as well, just being authentic and also having that purpose of keeping the values that matters, and that of being unique and showing people also they have to be unique. They can be unique in themselves without having doubts about themselves.
I love that because authenticity, sometimes when I think of authenticity, I think of like speaking your truth or, being real. But I love when you say about authenticity being true to yourself, right?
Yes.
Not trying to be anybody else because we're all unique. Why are you trying to be someone you're not, right? So I love that you bring that component in there because it's first of all being authentic to yourself.
Yes.
And then it runs into everything else you do in life as well.
Yes, sure. And I think that's a great way to live by. And being yourself cannot go wrong because you can just improve yourself. Of course, we have to improve every day and be the best version of ourselves. But we cannot, it's not like wearing a mask of someone else and then you have to pull it off and then it's something else behind it. It's just you if you are yourself.
Right. Everybody else is taken, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. You have so much wisdom. And how did you get the confidence? Was the confidence that you got was from your family, from your upbringing, or was it just something that you built over time?
Absolutely not. I had to build it by myself over time, and I was struggling a lot as well. I was very shy when I was younger, and but it was, it was like improving myself and trying to fight with different things. I realized they are not going to bring me further, and trying to be the best version of myself every day. And of course, it was a lot of struggling, but it's
Yeah.
not impossible.
Right. So would you say confidence happens through the struggle?
It does. And everything in a comfort zone, I don't think we grow. But once we get out of our comfort zone and we struggle and we are even difficult, rough situations, it's where we grow, where we evolve.
No, that's really true. And that's, again, it goes back to resilience, right?
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, resilience.
Yeah, and that's part of why we pick those four pillars is because resilience, they all kind of like pour into each other, right?
Yes.
You have to have the resilience to be successful. You have to have the wisdom, right? You have to feel like you're worthy, because if you don't feel like you're worthy, nobody else. And enlightenment is like a place where you're like just in a peaceful place. You're not no longer looking for people to say, to give you the okay. You just, like you're on the right path in life. And I think that, would you say you're at that place now where you don't need like anybody to say, hey, you're doing the right thing, Tina? You just know for yourself already that you're doing the right thing.
Well, it's always nice and positive and empowering to know I am doing the right thing, or people are telling me, I impact them or something else in a positive way. It's always nice to hear that. But I think I'm at a point where I realize myself when what is right and what's wrong. Of course, everybody has these days where you having self-doubts or struggling. But
Sure.
I think it's not negative. Just need to look at the things from the right angle and in a positive way and believing in ourselves.
Right. Believing in yourself is so important, right? Because
Yes.
some people always look for someone else to tell them, oh, it's okay to do this or it's not okay. But when you're in touch with yourself and you're connected to your intuition, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure that's something that you've also built over time.
Yeah, I mean, I always had a strong intuition, and probably in the past even stronger than today's because with our way of living and nowadays it's like always on the move, and we a little lose this connection to the nature, to the universe. There's so much more to talk about, the connection with the universe and
Connection to
ourselves.
God,
Yeah.
right? God, the
Yeah,
universe, whatever you want to call it, right?
whatever we want to call
Yeah,
it. I call
yeah.
it universe
That's
because it's
yeah.
everything
Sure,
comprehending what we
sure.
are and everything what's above us. And it's that great energy. And I think through that we are all connected.
Yeah, I love that. So, do you feel like your journey has been very guided? Do you feel like it's been guided by the universe? Like you've been guided, you've been listening and kind of following along? Because I feel like my journey, everything that I've done up to now has been really guided. Like I listen to people as they come into my life, I call them messengers. And I feel like when they give me a message and I listen, I'm able to guide myself in the right direction.
Yeah, sure. I think everybody is has a purpose in life. We just need to find our purpose and to listen to the universe, to our connection to the universe, because, of course, as you say, we have these messages and the messengers, but we have also to be able to have the right interpretations and also to do something with those messages. Otherwise, we go nowhere. And I think that's the secret.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely. Because if they're just messages and you're doing nothing with them, you're not moving forward. So
Yeah,
you have to take the messages and be like, is this for me or is this not for me? And
sure.
then make a decision. But I
Yeah.
just feel like life doesn't have to be so complicated if we are more in the flow of what we want to do. If when we're following our heart, following our intuition, following our path, everything, even through the struggles, we always get to where we need to be.
Yes, you have your target. You know what you are meant to be and to do, and you know what you are here um, to live and to complete in this life.
Yes.
Because, as you already mentioned, we have only one life here on earth in these lifetimes, and we have to do the best what we can do with it.
Right, daily,
Yeah,
absolutely. I agree. That's one life we know about, but
exactly.
but we're here now, and this is the
Yes.
impact we can create.
Hmm.
So I wanted to ask you, tell us more about Veda. Tell us more about fashion. Tell us more about color. What really inspires you? Like, I want to learn more about the Veda and just what you do on a daily basis.
So Vaida is luxury, affordable luxury brand, and it's more than fashion. It's a movement. So I created also Vaida World, where it's so much more. It has so much more impact through the fashion sector, and it's a revolutionary way of fashion in order to bring hand in hand sustainability, ethics, a conscious way of consumption, of production, of everything what it has to do with fashion and with ourselves and how we are consuming the goods, fashion, whatever it is, luxury. And I just want to show that luxury can have a big positive impact on the society as well. It's not only the old way it was understood and shown. So it has luxury fashion can have a positive impact on everything and redefining the way we are living by and also helping us, empowering our others, and especially women and children. And as we do through Vaida, and Vaida is more like quality over quantity. So at Vaida, we believe in a purpose, and our purpose is to help through our every piece. It's both, and every project we are doing, it's impacting our community, and not only the communities but globally everything. And hopefully we are gonna grow and grow more, and we'll be able to impact the world in a more positive way. And every piece is limited, it's unique in its own way, and that's what it's about us, because we are unique, and we want our customers to feel unique in their own way. So we don't produce in big like mass production. So most of the bags are just 20 bags per color and collection, and that's it. And I think that's what contributes to sustainability and to a positive and conscious impact. So I created also the conscious closet, where we say we have quality over quantity, because we want those pieces which last longer than throwing away and fast moving fashion.
I love that. Can you talk more about sustainability and consciousness, like how you see it? Like, what does it mean sustainability means to you? That can you explain more what it means to you, sustainability?
Sustainability is like so a lot of people, I think, they confuse it with eco and eco-friendly. It's not, because sustainability is a bigger pillar, and it has to do with thinking and being conscious about future generations, and having that positive impact on our economic, but also environmental process, and about the future of our children, and about the future of humanity. And that's what we can contribute with being a sustainable brand as well, because we don't go in a mass production, and we think about tomorrow. It's not like, okay, we do what we do today, but we don't think what's about tomorrow. Of course, we have to think about today, but tomorrow is very important. It's important for our generations, as well as it's important what we're doing, and we're thinking about our children, and also try to impact the future generation to nurture this the future
I
of
love
our.
that. So the mindset is like less is more?
Yes, sometimes
Okay.
most of the times less is
Yeah.
more. Yes.
So you don't like you said, you don't overproduce.
No.
You do a smaller amount, and it's more of a luxury brand, so you don't need to mass produce on a high level.
No, and every collection is unique, and the pieces are limited. And even if the collection is gonna be updated, you're not gonna have the same colors, the same materials, and yeah, something is gonna be different. So you're not gonna have the same product anymore. Like, it's just limited, maybe 20 pieces per collection.
Yeah, that is incredible that you're able to do that, because it does make it so there's not mass produced and there's so much out there. So that
Yes,
makes a lot
we
of sense.
don't want to do mass production and throw away, because that's not sustainable. That
Yeah.
hasn't positive impact on our
Right.
environment, on humanity, on everything, on the way we are living.
And Veda, you do also men's clothing as well?
Yes, we do everything: women, men, children. also unisex, which means some pieces can be worn by women and men, so are the same piece. It doesn't matter. And we do jewelry, so of course bags and shoes, and so where we're gonna also start collection of perfumes and also cosmetics.
Nice. And where is everything being manufactured?
Most of the stuff is manufactured in Italy.
Wow.
Or also now starting also collaboration with Portugal and probably Spain. Of course, for some stuff, we also work with China, but are mostly Italians who have a lot of experience there, and they have their own companies there, and it's high level, so it's not like.
I love that. I love Portugal. Do you use any cork by any chance in any of your purses? Or not yet?
We have already planned samples with cork for shoes and bags, but we are not so far with that collection yet.
Yeah,
But it's coming.
yeah, that's cool. I like the
Yes.
look of it, you know? That's really, really great. Good. So, what else can you tell us about Veda that maybe we don't know? Like anything that you could think of that you want to get the message out with Veda?
Well, Vaida, it's
And I keep calling it Veda, but
it's
should it be
yeah. Most
Vida?
of the people call it Vaida,
I
but
probably
it's
should have
like,
asked you, but
yes.
it's Vida. All right,
It's
you guys, it's
Vaida,
Vida. I'm
but
saying it
yeah,
wrong.
it's like you pronounce Armani, Versace, and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
others. But not a problem. So Vaida, it doesn't matter. It's a new philosophy of fashion. It's the revolution of fashion, and it's. About showing that fashion can be more than only pre-clothes or showing the beauty out there, but it can show the beauty from inside as well, the beauty of ourselves, the beauty of our souls, the beauty of ourselves being ourselves, of being unique, and also impacting the other people and uh, the people around us in a positive way with fashion. It's what we do with Vida. And through Vida World, we have all these initiatives of helping others, and our customers are helping directly and indirectly through purchasing product,
Yeah.
helping women, struggling children. We are collaborating with charities and also help a lot in different ways, and are planning to even develop that part of charity through the Vaida Foundation. And of course, also the books and everything what's around and in the Vaida world, it's helping um, having that positive impact in the communities. And yeah, I think Vida is just the way fashion should be nowadays.
I love that so much. Empowering others, supporting women businesses, creating opportunities for the future, generations, transformation, right? We talk a lot about
Yes.
transformation, courage. I love the word courage,
Yeah,
because it
correct.
takes courage to be who you are, uniqueness, break barriers, care for your care, be your own path, create your own path. That's all part of what Veda stands for. I want it to be, and I love your quote that says, "Be unstoppable, be you."
Yes, that's what goes along with be unique, be yourself, and be unstoppable. Just follow your dreams and go for it.
Yeah, I love everything. Truth strength is not about dominance, it's about self awareness. I love that.
It is, yes.
Integrity and the ability to uplift others.
That's all about. I think it's what makes us being even greater and a better version of ourselves.
I love that so much, especially the awareness part. why is awareness to you, which is consciousness, right? Conscious awareness. Why has that been so important part of your journey to be aware?
Because it's only when we are aware of ourselves and what's going on around us, then we are becoming, um, the true ourselves, the true us, and it's where we can evolve and grow, and that's very important. And also when we can heal and say okay, we break or
The
whatever
barriers.
limitations
Yeah.
or the barriers are imposed on us or around us, and we can move on and we can heal and we can evolve
Yeah,
and grow.
and being aware, being conscious, also, would you say, is also knowing how you impacting the planet, how you impacting others. So
Absolutely, yes.
it's all connecting to
It's
that
about
bigger picture, right?
the others, our environment, and everything what's within us and around us.
What do you see? Like, what's the legacy? If you could be right now, like, this is the legacy that Veda's going to leave behind. What's the legacy for you? Like, if you had to be like, I did it all, I've been there, this is the legacy I want to leave in the world. Do you know what it is?
The legacy would be, and I hope I get there, yes, sooner
gonna
than
get-
later, yes, to have that big revolution in the fashion and that big positive impact um, for the earth, for our surroundings, and for the future, for our children, for what we plan and project into the future, and helping nurturing that future because it's so very important for the humanity.
Yeah, I love that. And you probably you would want Veda to be here long after, like when you're no longer here, you would want the trend and the movement to continue, right?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that would be a legacy for you, right? For
Yes,
sure.
that's
To
it.
continue the
Yes.
trend.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so
Absolutely.
much. And how do you, just to go back to like, how do you choose like, is there like, how do designers know like this is a time, like, because you know how when you look, when you, especially in Europe, you really see like certain colors come into season, you know what I mean? Like certain things. How do you know what's in or what, is there something like that that they follow here as well? Or is it just more your own inspiration with colors and things? I was just curious about that.
Where there are different trends for colors around the world. So usually you go for the London palette or New Yorker. So it depends sometimes. They're very similar. So the European with the US ones. But I try not really to be on a trend set. So I just try to don't not to go with the trends because trends are fading away. I just try to stay timeless, and every Vaida piece is timeless and it's supposed to be long lasting, timeless, and classic. But being at the same time also very fashionable.
Yeah, and you do fashion shows, right, in different places. I've been to your fashion show that I said in the beginning. Do you do those often, the fashion shows?
Yeah, pretty often. Yeah, last year we had I don't remember the number now, but where we have done New York Fashion Week, Miami Swim Week, Art Basel, different other shows. So now this year we're gonna be again at the Miami Swim Week, New York Fashion Week, probably Milan, then Beverly Hills. And so different other fashion shows and also some private fashion shows with charities, which it's a big part of our soul.
Nice. I loved how, so in the fashion show that I saw, I was really moved because there were a lot of designers there, right? But you really stood out because it was, there was a feeling behind the fashion, right? Because you had the woman play the violin on stage on the runway, right?
Yes.
It was just different than like the other ones were just like models just walking. But for you, you created a whole feeling behind it. And it was just really touched me.
Yeah, it's that what the vision is to have not only those fashion shows, which can be boring at the time, and I just want to have um, to teach culture, history, music to impact in different ways, and to show our customers, the people, there is so much more behind fashion. And I want to bring together art, entertainment, culture, um, and hospitality and everything together and put it together and show, yeah, we can collaborate, we can um, have a bigger impact on what's around us and make difference out there.
Yeah, I love that. And even collaborate with other brands, right?
Absolutely, yes. And I'm always grateful and happy to help also other designers and brands. And I don't see it like a competition. I mean, yeah, competition, it's everywhere. We compete with ourselves in order to be better every day. And I think it's positive. And I don't see, oh, I don't like him or her because it's a competitor or I have to stay away. No, absolutely not. I can get inspired, and I'm happy if I can inspire others and support others and help them grow. And I can get inspired by myself, and yeah, I don't think competition is bad.
Yeah, I agree. And I always say admiration instead of competition.
Yes,
We should be admiring each other like a beautiful work of art, not compete with
absolutely.
it. You're not going to compete with a piece of art. You're going
No,
to admire it. And, beauty is to be admired, whether it's fashion, whether it's people, whether it's whatever it is, right? Because I see beauty in everybody that I see.
yes.
Everybody has beauty inside of them.
Yeah,
If you
beauty is
look a
so
little deeper,
complex. I mean,
yeah.
what's beauty? I mean, I think it's very individual, and we all have our own opinion and ideas and about what's beauty.
That's why they say beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, right?
Yes,
Because
absolutely. Yeah, that's
everybody
true.
sees beauty as differently.
Yes.
So, where can people see your fashion, learn more about your fashion besides the book? Of course, you get the book, you're going to learn so much about Tina and her mindset and what she does because I believe that everything you're doing, everything you're talking about, it's you have to be in a right mindset to be able to see life in that way.
Yes. So, where people can come to our shows, the fashion shows, and see what we are doing, and just share their values and their experiences and journeys with others. As I'm so glad and happy to be able to share my journey and Vaida's journey with others through the grass grows where I am. And of course, you all can find us on Instagram, Facebook at Vaida_official or www.vaida.org. It's going to be end of the month. Um, you know, valid, and people can order online and read much more about Vaida World, and be a part of it.
Yeah, that's really cool that you said you're going to be able to order the clothes online yet. I'm looking for that, forward to that, to see the collection online. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and much more about our visions and values and how people can be a part of it and contribute to inspire others.
I love that. I love your work. I think it's incredible. I love your heart. That's even more incredible. How heart centered you are, how loving you are, how you want to make such impact and a difference in the world. And I am excited to continue seeing you just flourish and growing because what you're doing with the right, thinking in mind, not to step on anybody's toes to keep your uniqueness and just to create the platform where everybody can win is such an important thing. And I think that really goes down to healing yourself to heal the world. And the grass grows where I am because I'm living my mission, my journey, and I'm here to inspire you, but I'm not here to take anything from you. I'm here to add with you and grow with you and create impact together. And I think that's
Yes.
what Veda is all about.
Absolutely, yes. It is about and to water the grass where we stand and together.
I love that. Everything's about togetherness. Let me see if there's um, one more thing that I wanted to read before we end the podcast. Through Veda, through Elevate and Empower movement, and through every initiative that supports growth, we are providing that empowerment is not a dream, it's a choice.
It is a choice, yes. And even if it was a dream at the beginning, it's our choice to make it happen.
It's
And
a
that's Vaida.
yeah, it's a commitment to plant seeds, to water them, and to ensure they grow into something. The future begins where we decide to oh my god, where we
Nurture
decide
it, yes.
when we decide to nurture it. My own writing, see, I can't even read my own writing. The future begins where we decide to nurture it. Such beautiful words, because I was literally reading your chapter and I was like, oh my god, like everything that she says, I'm like, she says it better than me, you know. She's just everything is about nurturing and seeds and growth, and I loved it, and I had to just write some of those things down because they really touched my heart.
It is, and that's what Vaida and Vaida World is all about, and nurturing our future, and especially, I believe in, helping the women and children, because the children are our future, and we
Yes.
have to nurture their brains to teach them the right way to be the winners of the humanity and in this world, and to have a positive impact.
And like, you speak my language, like I hear you speak, and it's like, it's all about the children for me. It's all about legacy. It's all about the children. It's all about leaving this world better than we found it. So like when I hear you speak, it's like, oh my God, like I could be saying what she's saying, because it's just such. But you know what I hear? You know what's the most important thing is behind everything that we spoke about today is the care. The care, like it's the caring heart, it's the love, it's the care that we have inside of us to share with others, and when you don't make it just about yourself, that's where you open space for other people to rise as well.
I think that's what it takes to be a responsible, a loving human being. And yeah, that's about caring about others.
And that's what I feel a lot from you. Like
Yes,
you
it is.
really care, you really love,
that's-
your heart is so big.
Yes, and that's why I created also Vaida. And yeah, Vaida and Vaida World, it's about caring about others and sharing, experience and knowledge, and helping growing, and being a big part of this project called Life.
I love that so much. Tina, it was such an honor to interview you. I mean, you're doing incredible things. I can't wait for our book to get released and for you guys to read more about Tina and Veda and all the incredible things she's doing in the world. And I look forward to getting to know you more as well, because literally, like, I could just listen to you all day because you say so many things that really touch me. So thank you for who you are. Thank you for saying yes to being a part of this anthology. And I'm so excited that we connected.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I want to thank you today for joining us on the World Healing Tour podcast. Until next time, remember to practice these 3 important elements. Number 1, every day remember to have a grateful heart and connect to your gratitude. When you're connected to your gratitude, you're connected to positive feelings and positive emotions, and therefore drawing more positive things, people, and experiences into your life. Number 2, remember every day to ground in love and compassion. Not just love and compassion for yourself, but also love and compassion for others. When you put out love and compassion into the world, it comes back to you. So put out lots of love and compassion, because we all want more of it, right? And number 3, remember every day that you're not alone. This is a guided journey. You're guided by God, universe, higher power, whatever you want to call it. I call it God. Until next time, have a beautiful week, everyone. Namaste. Hi, this is Noah Crane. I'm excited to share this anthology book with you, The Grass Grows Where I Am. So just join us and be a part of this incredible book to help bring your message and influence into the world. We're excited to showcase what you do to make this world better. Click the link below. The World Healing Tour Movement with your host, Noah Crane. Heal yourself, heal the world.